So all staff who work within the care setting, like I say, need an enhanced search, and we mean all staff, regardless of what they do. However, not all staff can have a check of the barring list. This very much depends on the nature of the work that they carry out. And this comes down to what's something called regulated activities. And a regulated activity, simply put, it's their activities are regulated by the CQC. So broadly speaking, this covers all staff providing frontline care. It also covers registered managers and also administration staff who handle money for residents or service users. It does not cover general administration staff, domestic staff, or maintenance staff, or even management. If the management don't get involved in the actual care, they cannot have a check of the barring list. Have an enhanced, of course, because they work within the care setting, but they cannot have a check of the barring list. We often get asked, though, what about if our cook, for instance, if your care home also helps with the feeding, which is a regulated activity? In this case, they can have a barring list check, but their job title must reflect that. So you will need to change the job title on the DBS search to something like cook stroke carer. These are the DBS's rules. However, it has its limits. We understand as a sector that very often staff are called up to carry out activities which are not strictly speaking part of their day-to-day remit. That was very obvious during the pandemic, of course. And you could argue that it's sensible business planning to have contingency in place so everybody can actually do any job. But the DBS don't see it that way. They won't accept dual job titles, for instance, like maintenance stroke carer or cleaner stroke carer, because I think that's probably unlikely that someone who's employed as a cleaner is actually going to be doing caring, where you can make an argument someone who's actually a cook but then goes out and actually helps with the feeding in the dining room is. So it's a little bit grey. If you're ever unsure, give us a call. That's what we're here for as your DBS umbrella organisation. We've probably come across every variety and every question. So if you're ever unsure, pick up the phone and call us.